Hey guys, it's me, Misty. Currently I don't have anybody on, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started because we only have 40 minutes and we really don't have time to be waiting for everybody to join. So when they join, I'll say hi, but we're gonna try to stay on track here tonight. So tonight we are going over transition month, which is February, which starts on Wednesday. February is a really big month because we're transitioning over from our fall and winter to our spring and summer. So with transition, there's lots of different stuff, like a lot of stuff on our Scentsy family store goes on sale. Then we have to transition everything over to our spring and summer, which means you have to make sure to get transition testers. And then you also need to make sure that you get the brand new catalog for spring and summer. So everybody should have received an email from Scentsy that will talk about our transition month. So I'm going to show you that email, and we're going to talk about that. All right, so we're going to go and do spring and summer. So this is the email that you should have received a couple of weeks ago, like last Monday. So it's Dear Consultant, Scentsy World premieres just days away, which we just had that on Saturday. Loads of fun. So the first thing that will be available is the spring and summer catalog is available at 10% off through February 28th. The catalogs, I believe, are normally about $14-ish for packs of 25. So you're going to get 10% off of that, but only until February 28th. You're going to want to get these early because everybody's going to order them. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get them. Plus, you're going to want to get them ready where you put your sticker on it, telling people how they can get that stuff. And then starting February 1st, but only while supplies last, our fall and winter catalogs are going to be 50% off. So if you need some to get you through the month of February, you want to wait and get it at 50% off. That way you don't have to pay for much. Then we've got the spring and summer transition party and mini tester sets. They're going to be 20% off through February 28th. That's a great deal. So you're going to want to get them, especially if you're new and you don't have spring and summer testers. You're going to need the entire transition set for this year. Let's see. Then if you want to get extra mini tester sets or a complete party set, for those who joined at $49, you didn't get the big party set. So you can get those also. But does not look like they will be on sale. So just pay attention to that. If you think they're going to be like 20% off, they're not going to be 20% off. If you are like me and you've been through many transition months, then you're only going to need certain ones. You won't need the entire transition set. You'll only need 5 or 6 or however brand new scents there are. I'm thinking there's like 19 of them. Let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 20 of them. So you don't need the whole set. You only need 20. If you want to go that route, those will be available in 5 packs for the minis, but they will not be available until March 1st. So then that means you won't be able to get started on your new season until halfway through March. So I always suggest you at least buy a couple of transition sets. That way it gets you started. Hi, Shannon. So because of that, you won't be able to get anything until March 1st for those mini testers, the 5. So you're going to want to have something. That way you can have something to start with for the March 1st. Then discontinue products promotional flyer. That the official one will be available February 1st on the business reference tab of your workstation. However, I did already find some that consultants have made based on what's in the new catalog. Shannon, can you mute yourself? Thank you. Based on what we see from one catalog to the next, but it's not official word. So if there's like a mishap or something like that, we're not going to know that until February 1st. Then so being there isn't going to be anything official until the 1st, you can go ahead and share that with people, but if there's an issue, then you're going to have to go back and tell them. But I did post those on the team page, letting people know this is what it looks like we're going to have available on the 1st. Hold on a second. Then the spring and summer 2017 product list, that's those really big pads where everything's listed on the one in the front, and then the back sheet is just one pad. Not very appealing, but great for events. That also is going to be available starting February 1st, along with our showcase brochure, and that's the bigger catalogs with big writing for people like me who can't see stuff. So those are all the things you need to know about what's going to be on sale, how much percentage we're going to have off starting on the 1st, and for how long it's going to be available. Once February 28th hits and March 1st comes around, nothing will be on sale, so you'll pay full price for everything. So let's stop that. Okay, so Shannon, I kind of see you. You're kind of like blacked out there, but I see you a little bit. For any of the new people, I always get the same question about how do you transition out your testers. There is no easy way to transition testers. You get if you got the party testers, which are these big ones, you have to go through them individually and you match them up with your new catalog. And it's still got the scent grid, which I absolutely love. So you're going to go pull out every single one of those testers, and you're going to go through this list, and none of them are missing. So Weathered Leather and Newborn Nursery is back in the catalog, which is great. So you're going to go through this list, and you're going to pull out all of these that are in your testers. And once you get every single one of them, then you are going to know that's what goes in your new bag. The same thing happens with the minis. This is good. This is what a transition set for the minis look like. Comes in this little bag. These big ones look exactly the same. They end up in a bag like this. They're just bigger. This one normally is like, I don't know, $18 or something like that. These are normally 25. I think maybe these are like 14 and these are like 25. So it's somewhere around that. These minis are the exact same way. You're going to have to pull them all out of your tester bag. Then you can, if you really want to, you can just get like a discontinued list on your workstation and pull out the bag that you're using for fall and winter and just pull out all the ones that are discontinued. But the thing that I find with that is whenever I give my bags to other people to do parties, every once in a while they come back missing scents. And the only way to know that is if you actually go through your bags and check off which scents you have for your catalog. So I actually, whenever I do my transition, I don't do it, Troy does. When Troy does my transition, he will get a new book and he'll check them off as he's putting them back in the bag. And then he uses these transitions. We also check these off too, because every once in a while, you'll get a transition bag that's missing scents. And the only way you're going to know that is if you check them off by their names. And if they're missing, then you call Scentsy support, and they'll send you out new ones. So you want to check these right away to make sure that you have everything you need in it. So you got all of those. And in these transitions, you get all the new release and the spring and summer. So if you're like me, I only get like 2 transitions, and then I move over to buying the 5 come March 1st because I don't need a whole bunch of extras. I already have a whole bunch of extras. But for newer people, you guys are going to want this transition set. So this is what the transition set looks for minis. This is all I ever purchased because this is all I ever use. And the bigger ones are going to look the same. They're just going to be bigger. Now those can be purchased in your workstation along with your catalogs. So we're going to go over to our workstation here. Let me log in. Okay, so on your workstation here, you're going to go under orders. And you're going to click Scentsy Family Store. Make sure you guys can see that. So then you're going to go and scroll down to Party and Business Supplies. And click on it. Okay, so here it is. This is what a transition set is going to look like. That's going to come in a bag like that. But this is the Bring Back My Bar Mini Tester set, which we don't need. I don't think that they have it up, but it's going to be under here. Oh. Okay, so the fall and winter one was $15. And then that's the minis, and this is the large testers. Be very careful when you come on here to do your spring and summer, because these will still be here. So you want to make sure that it says spring and summer transition set, not fall and winter. Same thing with the big party testers. It needs to say spring and summer, not fall and winter, because these will still be here come February. They won't take these out. So that's going to be the same here. If you're going to get another mini tester full set, it needs to say spring and summer. These are the 5-packs, but only fall and winter. The spring and summer won't come until March 1st. And then your new catalogs are going to be in the same area. When you do the new catalogs, make sure that you're doing a 25-pack and not a single. And that's what the fall and winter ones look like. I'll show you again what the spring and summer front looks like. And then you can order anything else, but those are the only things that are going to be on sale. Then you'll have the product list. The product list will be on here too, but it needs to say spring and summer, not fall and winter. So those are two of the biggest things that people will complain about, is that they ordered their transition set, but they ordered by accident the fall and winter and not the spring and summer. So make sure you order spring and summer. So they're $15. They'll be 20% off on February 1st. That's when you're going to want to order them. You order them early, and then you'll have a chance to get them all transitioned out. Now, there is something I want to point out in this catalog here. This is our spring and summer one. There is this page here, and I hear it's on lots of the pages inside. You may want to do something with this page, but if you notice, like down here on the page, it says order directly from a consultant or find one at Scentsy.com. This is on every single catalog. I'm not really sure what the concept of this was, but if I'm handing out a catalog to somebody, obviously I want them to order from me and not go to Scentsy.com. So I'm going to be creating some kind of little label, and I'm going to put it right over the top of every single one of those, and put my information there, because I don't want them to go to Scentsy.com. And neither does most of you, because most of you guys don't show up on the Scentsy locator. So you want to do something with that. This is the first time ever that's been in our catalog. And I'm glad somebody noticed it, because it was not me. And so I don't want somebody to go, oh, I'll just go online to Scentsy.com and find somebody there. Of course, my sticker should be on the back, but I still don't want them to do that. So I hear, yep, see, here's another one on one of the scent pages. Is at the very bottom. Is this 2 ways to shop? So I'm seeing it on a couple of the pages. I don't know what you guys want to do. Maybe you want to leave it. But I am not leaving that there. So I need to order these catalogs early so I can go through every single one of them and do something about that 2 ways to shop. Here's another one. So that's 3 of them so far that I have found. Oh, there, Troy just pointed out there's another one too. Where did you see that?
53.
On page 53, off to the side. So this is another great reason. Here's another one of why you need to order as early as you possibly can. That way you can go through and learn about your catalog and see those kinds of things in your catalog and fix them if you need to. There's a lot of people that's complained about this. So I don't think that they'll do it again. I think what their deal is they don't want to lose any orders at all. But we're paying for marketing materials that are now telling them, yep, see here, it's off to the side over here, to go to Scentsy.com. So, like I said, another reason why you need to get your products right away and not wait until the last minute. as you wait until the last minute, there's another one on this page. If you wait until the last minute, then you're going to be waiting, and you could wait the whole 10 days to get these to be shipped out because you waited too long. Another thing I wanted to point out in our new catalogs is we've got some brand new bundles here on the Combine and Saves. So we have a new ready to gift bundles that are customizable and perfect for gift giving. So they have a baby shower bundle, which includes a mini warmer and a tabletop base, a Scentsy bar, and a Scentsy sidekick for $60. Then we have a housewarming bundle, which is a $30 warmer, 2 Scentsy bars, a hand soap, and a room spray. And then the wedding bundle, which is a $45 warmer and 2 Scentsy bars. They're not discounted in any way. They are the regular price, but they're already bundled up, and people love those. So yeah, that's about the gist of what I'm noticing in our catalog. There may be some other issues that I haven't noticed yet, but that's what I've noticed. So good reasons to get your supplies early, right here. The other thing about February is, being it's a transition month, it is 10% off month. Yay! So just about everything in your catalog is 10% off. Hey Troy, can you hand me that old catalog? When I say just about, that's what I mean. Just about. Not everything is 10% off. So when you go to your catalog that you currently have, there are certain things that are not 10% off. So let's flip on in here and check it out. All right. So the things that are not 10% off on your catalog are the Major League Baseball teams and the college warmers. Those are regular price because they are licensed warmers, which basically means a percentage goes back to whatever it is. So a percentage goes back to the college and a certain amount goes back to the Major League Baseball team. Basically, it's a copyright issue. Along with those are mossy oaks. Mossy oaks are not 10% off, but they are discontinuing all of them. So after February, you won't be able to get them. So make sure everybody knows that. That also, I'm guessing, is a copyright issue. So the mossy oaks are not available at 10% off. Then let's see, what else do we got here? The big mossy oak is not 10% off. Our charitable cause warmer is not 10% off. Then that looks like that's it on those pages. So then the others that are not 10% off would be Combine and Saves. Okay, our Combine and Saves. Any Combine and Save with a warmer is not 10% off. So if it has a warmer, it is not 10% off. Anything else for the Combine and Saves, like the 6-pack bars, the 6-pack circles, the Laundry Love, those are all 10% off. The rest is 10% off. No warmers with Combine and Saves. Everything else is a go. So that means all the laundry is 10% off. The buddies are 10% off. The buddy clips are 10% off. Everything else is 10% off except for licensed warmers and Combine and Saves with warmers. So all of that is 10% off. However, when it comes to discontinued products, it's while supplies last. So all the LED warmers are being discontinued. So Tiger's Eye, Lyric, and the other one is going to be discontinued after February. They are 10% off, but it's only while supplies last. So if it sells out, that's it, it's done. because it's being discontinued. Same thing with bars. However, I've never run into that problem where bars have run out. Usually it's a warmer, the nightlight warmers that are being discontinued. Those, once they sell out, that's it, they're gone. They won't make any more. So make sure that you're paying attention to that. All of that will go in your workstation underneath the news tab. Shannon's playing with that baby of hers, and it's distracting. So if you have any questions about what's 10% off, it's the catalog, the whole catalog. So make sure to pay attention to that, because the whole catalog is going to be 10% off, other than the licensed warmers and the combine and saves with warmers in them. And I'm sure I'm still going to get that question. Everybody asks that question, what's 10% off? Everything, except for those two things. So that's the other big thing. It's a great selling month. A lot of people are cheap like me. They're going to try to find a sale any way that they can, and this is the sale. We never have a bigger sale than this, other than like our flash sales that nobody can ever get onto to order from. So this one, you won't have that problem. Then the next big thing about February is it is not double kit month. A lot of people use that term. I think I've used that term a couple of times. It is the enhanced kit. So they're not getting double the products. What they're getting is fall and winter catalogs along with spring and summer catalogs. They're getting fall and winter party testers, the big testers. These, the ones that I absolutely despise, they're getting these. For the fall and winter, along with all the rest of them, the classics, the Corner Cafe, the Scentsy Man, but they're also going to get the spring and summer ones. Then they'll get the same regular amount of products and the same regular amount of paper products as they normally would, but they're getting the extra testers and the extra catalogs for $99 plus tax. It's a great way to try to get people to sign up. It's a great way to at least reach out and plant that seed. We do it every transition month. However, don't tell people that. If you tell people that, you'll have an excess amount of people waiting for February and August to sign up instead of signing up throughout the year. But they're getting it for $99. Usually there's some kind of flyer that goes around that's talking about using your tax return to sign up for Scentsy in February. However, if you see one, I wouldn't use it this year, because a lot of people are not going to get their tax return in February. It'll be like March before they get it. They're not processing tax returns for people who are doing earned income credit or child tax credit until like the very end of February this year. So that's usually a good kicking to get people to sign up because they're getting their tax return. However, I don't think that's going to be the case this year. So maybe they'll do something for March for us. So that is some of the three biggest things is going to be getting your testers, getting your catalogs, making sure you get everything switched around, and possibly taking care of some issues in this catalog here, and then the sale in the store for those, and then the Scentsy 10% off sale. That includes diffusers too. A lot of people will ask if diffusers are in there. I have a lot of customers that ask me to contact them whenever they go on sale. They're cheaper. This is the sale for them. And then our enhanced kit is next month. So I would, right now, normally I don't tell customers or potential recruits what's going to happen the next month if there's an additional, promotion. But we're so close that I do now. Especially if it's somebody who's like, oh, I don't know, maybe I'll get the $49 kit. But maybe I'll get the $99 kit. And if they're debating back and forth, I inform them that the $99 kit next month has the enhanced. Otherwise, they're going to have to pay for their catalogs and their order form. And then I let them choose. So somebody might choose to wait until February 1st, and somebody might still sign up underneath the $49 kit now. The other thing I really wanted to point out to people is that they're doing a Come Back to Scentsy campaign. So any consultant that has been canceled or was canceled, like I think it was December 1st of 2015 or before that, they can now come back to Scentsy and purchase the kit. But it has to be earlier than December 2015 when they canceled. They can't have canceled in 2016. So anything earlier, you may not, particularly have anybody that was on your team, but if you know somebody who was a Scentsy consultant on somebody else's team at that time and they canceled before then, they can choose to come back underneath you now. And then they can purchase a new kit if they want to. So just keep that in mind, as you're talking to people or people who used to sell Scentsy under somebody else. I would just reach out to them and ask them, hey, are you interested in coming back? If you canceled before December of 2015, you can get a new kit if you purchase it. And then they can come back under you too. So that's another thing that's going on right now. And I think that will go on until like the end of March, I think is what they said. So that's an option that's going on in February too. It's been going on in January, but they're supposed to be reaching out and sending out emails to these guys too. So just, keep it in mind. You could possibly get some new people under you through that campaign if you're reaching out to people that that used to sell Scentsy or whatever. So do you guys have any questions? You can unmute yourself if you have any questions. Hi, Lydia.
She has been jumping out of my lap trying to say hi, get your attention.
Hi, Lydia.
She's talking to you. Here she is. Say hi. She was desperately trying to get your attention. It was pretty funny.
Saw me all day on Saturday too. All right. Well, unless you guys have any questions, that's it. That's all I got. We're splitting training up, and we're trying to stay very much on task. And even if you guys aren't on right away, I start right away, and it's being recorded. So, I will upload it to YouTube. That way, Cassie will be able to get the closed captionings on it. And then once it's uploaded and the closed captionings are available, I am going to add them to the team page. Then I think next weekend we have a couple of trainings that I've set up. One is over World Premiere and the trainings that we did at World Premiere. So if anybody went to World Premiere, it's just going to be, everything will be repeated. It's exactly what happened during that. So it's specifically for those who weren't able to make it. And then, I don't know. Anybody remember what the third one is? Let me look. I haven't even set that up yet. I just set up the event, but I haven't got the ID or anything for that yet. Let me look. No, I don't have to use the bathroom. Oh, then one is the World Premiere training is Saturday, February 4th at 2 p.m. Also will be recorded. So if you can't make it, don't stress. It'll go on the YouTube channel. The next one will be February 5th, which is Sunday at 7 p.m. And that is the Make a Plan. Hi. That's the Make a Plan, and that goes with the Party with a Purpose campaign. So we have some new documents that are uploaded for that to help you plan for your business for the year and where you want to be at and how you can get there. So we're going to go over that documentation there on the 5th. And then the upcoming trainings that we're going to set up is going to be our marketing tab and how to link our workstation with our Pinterest and our Facebook pages. I know a lot of you guys haven't done that and haven't quite figured out that it's available. So we're going to go over that. And then we're going to go over the party page. The party page is pretty awesome. I was part of the beta testings with it, so I know a lot about it. I know how it runs. So we're going to go over how to set up a party page for our customers, and it's got some really cool features for some online parties. You can set up scavenger hunts and videos all on your PWS for each party, and you can customize it for each person. So that's really cool, and we're going to go over that too. So we got a lot of really neat training. We've done a lot of different revamping. There's a lot of changes that are going to happen on our team page starting February 1st. So we'll be going over that, doing some live videos through Facebook for that kind of stuff. We also have a consultant that we have issues with on our team. We've been very much debating on what to do. So we're going to release that on February 1st. We've done a lot of debating and a lot of talking about it, and we've come to our decision on what we're going to do with that. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen. So you guys just pay attention and stay tuned. It's going to be an interesting year. So if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. If you do have questions and you just don't want to, say something where it's recorded, then go ahead and send me a message or give me a call. If you don't have my phone number, which you all should, but just in case you don't, I put it in the chat. We can chat that way too. All right, well, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, Lydia.
Hey, one quick question. That LDU or whatever it was, are you going to go over that eventually?
Yes, we will. The Leadership Development University, we will go over that too. It'll be probably not on the 1st, but it's going to be pretty close to it. And then I'll go over that. I'll probably do a Zoom, which you can come to or don't come to, but I want to make sure I do it on Zoom versus live feed. That way I can get closed captionings for Cassie. That way she knows what's going on. But we will go over that here soon because we'll start that in March. And tell you what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. You don't have to be in it, but if you want to, that kind of stuff like that. So we'll go over that soon. Any other questions? All right, I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a great night, okay?